Good day. It's a pleasure being around. My name is Godwin Abiodun Yefeso, board member, U.S. African Trade Council in Atlanta, Georgia. Also a member, Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Also the former vice chairman, Export Group of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and CEO, Success Edge International. You are welcome to our Export Television, where we talk about how to export, where to export, when to export, and how to make big money exporting commodities in and around the world. You are welcome to today's program, Export Business Demystified. Today, we'll be talking on something very good that you can export out of Nigeria and African countries, and that is, we're talking about cassava export. Cassava export. Nigeria, it will surprise you that Nigeria is the #1 cassava producing country in the whole continent, with about 154 metric tons. Nigeria account for about 76% of the world production. But sadly, Thailand, amount for about 80%, while in Vietnam and Indonesia goes for about 8%. It also surprised that Nigeria as the largest producer of this commodity, cassava, account for only what you can just call 1%. Cassava is, then the question you want to ask, what is cassava? Cassava basically is a root or tuber crops used as staple food in Nigeria. Virtually every home wants to have a taste of cassava. From cassava, you get quite a lot of things. You have what we call cassava chips, cassava billet. You have what you also can, cassava, which is also from gari, ethanol, various types of things you can make from cassava, and it's quite very interesting. You can also have what you call cassava chips and cassava pellets, ethanol. Okay, these are various things. Now, but today we're going to emphasize, but let me also say this, that you cannot export cassava direct. Immediately you put it inside the container, in the next 2-3, latest 5 hours, it will decompose, and that will not be very good. So the basic thing is that for you to export cassava, it has to be processed into chips or pellet. Now, today we'll be talking about cassava chips. Cassava chips is one of the most common form in which you fry cassava roots, cassava roots, and you can market it and it can also be exported. What is the process? Chips are dry, irregular slice of the roots with various in sizes, but the most important thing is that they should not exceed more than 5 centimeter. Please note that in length, so that they can be stored in a silo. Note also, cassava chips is also known as tapioca. Now, at least at this time, you actually can recognize some of these things. So cassava chips is also used in the animal feed. Most of the countries where some of these items are being exported to, they use it as basically, to feed their animals. So in the animal feed production process, while the other, which is cassava chips and cassava, there's also a fiber intake in feeding males. So some use it as feeding of birds, of even possibly, pigs. It has a high content. Why? People actually go for cassava chips because it has a high content of carbohydrate, which makes animal to be very, very strong. So that is one of the reasons why some of this is being exported. So you actually can process it into various ways. So which country, state in Nigeria produce cassava sauce? Talk about the western states in Nigeria like Ogun, Oyo, mostly south in general, Akwa Ibom, places such as Akwa Ibom, Calabar, Cross River, Delta, Edo. All these axes has a lot of it. Who are basically the buyers, foreign buyers. China market is the current major importer of cassava chips for animal industries. Other places where you use Netherlands, places such as which account for about 40%, which also account for 40%. So and also have France, which account for about for 8%, UK 10%, and Italy also about 2%. So, but for you to know more on various things that you can export, you actually need to subscribe. So if you have not actually subscribed, I want to advise you, please quickly go online, subscribe to our video, subscribe to this channel, Export Television, by clicking on the subscribe button, to get more notified whenever we upload the new videos. Because you have a lot of new videos coming in that teach you how to make money, so you need to, just click on the notification bell to get all the notification. Remember, like I said, to like the videos and also share it to your friends. Share it to 30, 40, 50 people. You may not be able to give your friends and relation money, but if you can give them information, you'll be glad. They thank you for it. So for more details on what to export, how to export, where to export, you can send me a mail on gosuccessedge@gmail.com. You can send me also a WhatsApp message, Export Business I'm Interested, by sending me a WhatsApp message on 080-371-63281. I repeat, 080 0803371638281. Till we meet again, I remain yours, Godwin Oyefeso. Thank you. God bless you. You will succeed.